Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Madhouse TV, live. DJ Vinny Dice in the house with you once again. You know, when you're on live TV, you got to make sure everything is right. Today, I have a special guest with me. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Lala. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful Astra. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter Meal. The new Shades of Soul. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Alvin Alvarez, The Solution. Blake Morris, Flawless. The Devil's Outlaw, Stockade. From Queens, New York, Omar Olusian. Welcome to the show, Omar. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, Cuzzo. Brooklyn, New York, my hometown. Do you think that you have what it takes? This isn't no Jersey Shore stuff. This is real reality TV at its finest. Listen, it's all about the way you present yourself. What else you need to know? Here we go. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the DJ Vinny Dice Show, only here on Madhouse TV. I want to thank my previous guests, Sopranos actor, Criminal Intent actor, Jerry Russo. Jerry, thank you so much for being on the show last week. Like usual, awesome job, awesome job. Today, I am without my co-host, Mr. Enzio Barone, because it's been a busy week at the Riviera Massapequa Wednesday, back there Thursday. Yesterday, we were at a new place. Today, right after this show, I have to do a communion. I want to give a shout out to Ayla Gonzalez. We'll be doing her communion over there at the Jones Beach Hotel in Wantor. And my guest today is a guy that I know for many, many years. We only hooked up in the last 2 years, and the story behind that was, well, when I started DJing back in the late 70s, early 80s with the vinyl and all that stuff, and then CDs came out, and kind of wasn't my thing, to be honest with you. But still going, still DJing, doing what I had to do. And then as time went by, as I was getting older, and people were saying to me, you have more of a clubbier DJ. So my guest today, and also my partner in crime, I used to hear on the radio. He was on New York stations all around the New York area, and I would drive and listen to his mixes and say to myself, wow, I know this guy for so many years, and happy to see that he made it to the radio station and is doing incredible mixing with today's technology. So I gave his manager at the time a call, and I said, if you're available, I got a huge party that they're looking for a clubbier DJ. And, well, we did the party, successful, and we've been together ever since. And we've been so busy, thank God, and just blowing up all of Long Island. They call us a dynamic duo. They call us just about everything. But I tell them, don't call us at 3 in the morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I guess today, my partner, DJ Intense.
Vinny Dice, how are you?
What's up, Big Papa?
Doing okay.
Everything good, brother?
Going good. Thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. It's, you know, long enough. You should have been on the show a while ago, but, you know.
I was on, last month with you, in the corner over there, and, with Enzio and everything, having a good time there with Carol Douglas, of course, on the show. So I'm back now, and I get to sit on this nice, comfortable couch this time.
Isn't it a beautiful studio here?
This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Don't fall asleep.
I will try not to.
Because we have a communion right
after
this.
I can't guarantee anything.
So, I'm glad you're on the show because people say to me, DJ Vinny Dice, but you do all the emceeing. So this way now people get an idea of what's going on. I'm DJ Vinny Dice when Dom's not DJing. When Dom is DJing, Mr. Intense here, I'm MC Vinny Dice.
Right.
And that's the way, that's the perfect match, and that's how we became so successful the last couple of years. But before, it was DJ Vinny Dice.
Right.
So we kept it DJ Vinny Dice.
Right.
But when I'm with you, I'm MC Vinny Dice and DJ Intense.
Well, I've said you've had multiple personalities. I've always said that.
Yeah, there's something wrong with me.
I would agree.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Well, you want to tell the people at home what we got coming up, what's going on, tomorrow, where we're going to be?
Tomorrow we have a big event. I'm gonna, I'll let you promote it. You're the host here, but it's going to be Carol Douglas. It's going to be us. It's going to be the New Shades of Soul as well. Should be a great show. It's going to be like a classics showcase, if you will. I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it tomorrow. It should be nice. Why don't you let them know where it's
You
at?
don't want to say the name because I don't think you could pronounce it.
I'm afraid to pronounce it incorrectly.
Give it a shot.
I will not.
Try it.
I can't even spell it.
La Fogaccia. The name of the place is La Fogaccia. It's in Levittown. I believe it's 70 Village East something.
East Village.
East Village.
Right.
In Levittown.
Just Google it. Do yourself a favor. Google it. Don't leave it up to us because just Google it.
Well, can you spell it?
I know it starts with an F.
An F.
Uh-huh.
Like Focc. La Fogaccia. Like the bread.
Like the bread.
La Fogaccia
There
bread.
you go.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
You know the other thing, today's show, I got the phone lines open.
Okay.
It's 631-669-7999. If you want to call, if you want to book a party with us, we'll take it right now. If you have any questions about the old school of DJing to the new school of DJing, which we're going to talk about right now, feel free to give us a call. If you like what we did in the past and you happen to be watching the show live, I know a lot of you guys watch it when you get home or from whatever you're doing. It's a beautiful day out. I don't know if everybody's in front of their computers right now, but if you want, 631-669-7999. I don't know, I heard we got people in Japan watching us.
It's all over the place.
Right, so if you're in Japan, call 669-7999. That's for the people in Japan.
Are they putting subtitles?
I don't need subtitles because I heard people in Japan watch the show.
Right.
So what I did was I took a lesson in Japanese.
You took a lesson
Yes,
in Japanese?
and if anybody else is watching anywhere over
You
the
have a
country,
hard time ordering Chinese food.
yeah, well, this is Japanese.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Chinese is different.
Is it?
So we're going to take it from the beginning. In the 70s,
Right.
we DJ'd with vinyl. That's how I was brought up.
In the 80s also.
Well, we started in the 70s, and it
Okay.
went on to the 80s,
Right.
even into the 90s, because some of us were stubborn to get into this new CD technology. When I saw a CD, how do you DJ with a CD?
Right.
It's impossible.
Right.
So you started with what?
I started with vinyl, pretty much vinyl, first 2 years, and then I brought in CDs as well. So I was doing both vinyl and CD together.
So how long did you DJ with vinyl?
Probably about 2 years,
Okay.
professionally. I mean, prior to that, I was practicing, but professionally.
So now a guy like me who started in 1979
Mhm.
and then in 1993 went to CDs,
Mhm.
I found it ridiculous. Being that you did it for 2 years, went to CDs, did you find it easier?
It was easier in the sense that it was easy to carry the equipment, instead of crates of records, and you're bringing CDs in. It usually was in one big case, and you had to see. So it was easier in that sense. And obviously, you could fit a lot more songs on a CD than you could on a vinyl record. So it was easier in that sense. But the mixing technology they created, there were dual CD decks that had pitch control just like a turntable. I mean, you couldn't scratch with them or anything. It was all about queuing up points and doing stuff like that, but you could adjust the pitch and everything else. So it was easier in that sense, too. It was quicker to load up a song.
But did you find it to be on point as you would a vinyl record? In other words,
Well,
with a vinyl record, as we know, back in the days, and for all you DJs out there who DJ with vinyl, feel free to call us, we would speed up the record. Even though the pitch was right,
Yeah.
you still had a... That was my biggest problem, was when I'm DJing and I got a CD deck, it was hard to catch up, or, slow down. Were you able to get on point that way?
Well, the CD mixer, the CD player they had a plus minus button, so you could speed it up or slow it down that way.
I remember that button. It, to me, was never on because
No, there was a lag.
going
There was
by-
a delay.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was definitely a delay. But the main difference too that I found between vinyl and CD were with the vinyl record, you could see where the breaks in the song were because you could
Right.
read the record. They used to call it. CDs, you couldn't do that. You had to literally listen to your music, learn where the breaks are. But the thing they added was looping, which made it easier. You could loop a part of a song for as long as you want. Just keep it going, 30 seconds, however you wanted to do it. And it was much easier that way. So it was pluses and minuses, I think, on both sides.
Right. Okay. Then, after the CDs, they came out with Serato,
Right.
which got me excited because now you have a vinyl record
Right.
and you're taking, all right, you're not taking the actual music from the record,
No.
but you're taking it from the computer
Mhm.
and now you're doing whatever you need to do on the vinyl record.
Right. So you still had like a vinyl, but they also gave you CDs. Also, you had your choice. If you wanted to use the vinyl records on regular turntables, Technique 1200s, which is the standard in the industry, still, you could do that. Or if you were using CD turntables, which Pioneer brought in, pretty much it dominated that, you can use it. And basically, the CDs had what they call SMPTE tones, and that's how it worked. Same thing with the vinyl. They had SMPTE tones, and it would trigger the program on when to play the music, and you would still get that vinyl feel using MP3s, which I'm still using today, which I'm still using Serato now, but it's on a controller now. It's a little different. Everything's built into the unit. It's still using the tone technology, but it's built in. It's literally just one plug and play, and that's it, and you're good to go.
Right. Well, I know being with you for 2 years, we went through such equipment as V7s and Pioneer DDJ SXs and so forth.
Yeah.
What do you feel? Which is your favorite?
The V7s were nice because it's as close to vinyl as you're going to get for that really turntable feel, but they also were as heavy as Tech 12s. The equipment I'm using now, which is the DDJ SX controller, I actually love because it's still got the vinyl feel. It's got a lot of new bells and whistles. There's different effects that you can use. It's a 4-channel mixer as opposed to 2-channel mixing. So I love the controller I have now. They just came out with an upgrade to it, which I'm probably going to look into more. But it's definitely, the technology is definitely great. It's to me, it's a blessing and a curse, though, meaning that, you know, real DJs like yourself and myself that have been doing this for 20 years plus, it's great because it's easier for us. But then the guys that are just starting out in the bedroom, you know, just because you have an MP3 collection doesn't make you a DJ. You know, I say this, and many guys have said this. I can't just take the letters DNR and put it in front of my name, and that makes me a doctor.
Absolutely not.
You have to pay your dues, and you have to really practice your craft. And most guys aren't doing that. They just want to make the quick buck, and that's it.
Paying your dues. When I first started out, you know, I would get $150 a gig, and I had 4 guys carrying my crates of records in.
Oh, yeah.
That I would give, you know, $5, $10 to at the time.
Sure.
And you know, here I am with these monstrosity turntables and these homemade speakers, and in the back of me is 6 crates of records, and I would turn around, get the record, put it on, and it was but it was something we enjoyed doing, and we never missed a beat.
No.
Now, how do you feel about somebody who goes to a store like Guitar Center or iDJ Now? Let me take this call right here.
Okay.
Good afternoon. You're on the DJ Vinny Dice Show with MC Vinny Dice and DJ Intense.
Yeah, hello?
Yes.
Hello? Yeah, I watch your show, and I don't understand.
Well, what don't you understand?
I don't understand why you got to make fun of us,
Who's us?
about our culture.
Oh, the Japs. No, listen, we love the Japanese. Are you kidding me?
It sounded like you make fun of us.
Never. Are you kidding?
I don't think that's nice.
No, we don't make fun of you. We love you people. What have
But
you guys?
go all the time to a friend of mine who have another show, and we watch your show, and it didn't sound like you insult us.
Nah, are you kidding me?
I don't understand that.
No, listen. We love you people. What was that? We went to a Japanese restaurant the other day. What did we order? We ordered that plate there. It was spicy. I spit it up. What was that thing that I had?
The poo-poo
A
platter?
poo-poo platter. I had a poop. No, it wasn't a poo-poo platter, was it?
No. First of all, I wouldn't eat
I
anything.
think I made poo-poo after I had the platter.
I would have
See,
said
that's what I mean.
No.
You insult us. If you go to a Japanese restaurant, you get some young boy with rice on the side.
That's
You
what.
get this, you're some young boy.
Right. No.
What you get with the poo-poo.
No. What's your name? Any idea?
Why you got the poo-poo?
Well, because what is your name? Who am I speaking with?
My name is Shahatang.
Okay. Shahatang.
No, Shahatang.
Shahatang.
No, Shahatang.
Yeah, Shahatang. All right.
Shahatang, without the tongue.
I don't know if the guy's upset or if he
I
likes it.
I don't know. I can't see him from here. I have no idea what's going
Well,
on.
Shahatang, the best way I can.
Shahatang, why you get it wrong?
Why you get it wrong? I think I got it white. But listen, Charlatan.
That's what I mean. That's why I don't talk to you. You have a nice show.
Don't tell him what? How do you like that? See?
That
guy got me upset.
That was very good how you handled that.
Well, listen, I know we got callers from all over the place. I actually saw the number that came up. It was like a 000111 something.
An actual number came up? I thought it would be symbols.
No,
I didn't think
it was a Japanese guy from Japan.
Oh.
I think we got about 4 or 5 of them. He must be a loyal listener.
In one house.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the call.
What's his name?
Lick your tongue.
Oh.
Whatever it was. Anyway.
I missed it.
So, back to what I was saying. How do you feel today? Mm-hmm. In other words, what would you tell the young folks out there who are just starting out to DJ? What kind of advice would you give to them?
But my main advice probably would be definitely practice your craft. You know, I was always the type of DJ, I didn't like to get labeled. I didn't want to be just a hip-hop DJ, just a house DJ. I like to do everything. So kind of be eclectic, learn your music. Nowadays, you can mix everything and get away with it pretty much. Also, you know, just if you're going to do it, don't half-ass it, really. If you're going to go in 100% and do it right. You know, get the top-of-the-line equipment if you're going to do it as a career. If you're just going to do it in your bedroom to make some mixed CDs, impress your friends, you don't maybe need the top-of-the-line equipment. Right. You know, get some basic stuff. But if you're really going to go out there and make some money and take this, you know, as seriously, you have passion for it, like we do, then really go out and buy the good equipment. Don't go to Radio Shack and buy, you know, the $50 speakers. You know, go out and get some real equipment.
I think the worst thing is someone that takes our joy and what we did our whole lives to get to where we are today and go out and buy some crappy stuff and put an ad on Craigslist or whatever they do and go to an actual wedding and possibly ruin somebody's wedding.
Absolutely.
I want you guys to think about that during this commercial break. We will be right back after these words.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Welcome back to the show. And my guest today, as you know, is DJ Intense. And the phone lines are open, 631-669-7999. Feel free to give us a call. And what I want to talk about now with my partner here is when we do book venues, it's a touchy situation sometimes.
It can be, absolutely.
It takes a lot. To get into a place for a bunch of reasons. First of all, we know our clientele and we know the people that follow us from venue to venue. And I must say, all our people that come and see us are the best. They're classy, they're beautiful, a lot of women, and they always dress to the nines and they always look great.
Absolutely. I would absolutely agree with that.
Right?
Definitely.
And we want to give them the best place to go to. And sometimes, you know, we're not going to refuse a place, but sometimes we wind up, not a lot of times, but we wind up in a place that is not as nice as the last place we were in. But they're loyal and they come and see us anyway. The problem is we get people into the place. We always put a great performance on because we only know one way to do it, and that's the right way.
True.
Now, the end of the night comes, you pack the place, you go get paid, and there's a problem. It's not only with DJs, it's with bands, it's with, you know, anyone in the entertainment business.
Comedians
I think you
also,
said comedians,
too. Yeah,
right.
comedians.
So, what do? We go to a place, it's time to get paid, 4 hours, pack the place in, somebody says to you, how does 100 sound for the night? What do you say? What goes through your... Because right now the rage that's in, you know what I'm saying, the veins, the whole 9 yards.
I understand that.
You kill yourself. First of all, you make flyers. That's number one.
Right.
You're promoting the place.
Right.
You're getting everybody on the phone. You're convincing them to come to see you.
Right.
You put a great show on. The night's over. You're dead tired. 4 hours.
Right.
How does $100 sound?
It's, you know what it is, what amazes me, and it's the majority of the places I find, maybe the newer places, not so much the old school places, but they want the DJs to bring everybody and pack the place, and they're not willing to promote. They don't help themselves. I don't know how these businesses expect to stay in business, honestly. If you have a Facebook page, you have a website, you don't use it, what's the point? Right. So if you have a DJ that's going to promote and make flyers like we do when we go to events, put it on Facebook. What's so hard? Promote it. You have bartenders. They should be your promoters. Promote it. They should be, you know, almost forced to bring people. Not always up to the DJs, because you're only paying the DJ to DJ. Right. If you want to, technically, if you're asking a DJ to promote and DJ, you should pay him twice.
I agree.
But that doesn't always happen.
There are places where they have people who promote the place,
right.
and then the DJ comes in,
right.
and his job is to make sure you're playing the right music,
right.
You're doing the right job, and you're keeping them there.
Right, exactly.
We have no problem doing that.
The facility should get them into the place. The DJ should keep them in the place. That's really the way it should work out hand in hand.
Exactly.
But what amazes me a lot of times is if you do a place and it's not so good, let's say the first night, second night, they want to work with you, you know, they want to pay you less than what you agreed upon. But when the place is packed, they don't want to pay you more.
No.
That's the most amazing thing to me.
And
you can't have it both ways.
You know what I love? Places packed, this and that. Time to get paid.
Right.
You know, the bar only did $200. So you mean to tell me the bar did $200? I'm just saying.
Right.
Meanwhile, I got my friend Joey and Billy and Bobby and Vinny. We dropped $300. We dropped $200.
Yeah. So the money's going somewhere.
Right. What do you think about that?
Somebody's skimming off the top.
Could be.
It's usually what happens.
1991, I did a place called the Primavera in Bayside.
Okay.
Place was dead. I DJ'd the first week for 3 people. The next week for 4 people. The next week, the next week, the next month. 2 months. I said to the owner, I said, Joey, please, you're paying me every week all this money, nobody here. I know it's going to pick up, and I don't want to upset you or insult you. Make a long story short, after 6 months, I was there for 8 years in the same place because it was packed.
Well,
the guy knew.
Yeah.
The guy knew. Now, what about places that the first night or the first 2 weeks, not working out? Without giving it, first of all, like you said, they didn't promote it.
Right.
They don't give us, you don't give the people a chance.
Right.
and this isn't just us talking. These are all your bands out there, all your DJs out there, all your comedians out there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
work hard. We try to do the best especially comedians. I know a few of them, you go to a comedy club, you have to guarantee X amount of people.
Right, right.
Just to get the spot.
Yeah.
They don't even pay you. So what are we doing here?
Yeah, no, it's just the way the industry seems to be. They want like immediate return on what they invest in. They're really not investing anything. They're paying somebody for a service that they're providing. But at the end of the night, you know, if the place is a hole-in-the-wall dive,
Right.
but the DJ did what he's supposed to do, he should get paid the full amount.
Right.
It's not the DJ's fault that, you know, nobody wants to stay in your place because the place is a dive. You know, there are just owners out there that are just very, they want, like I said, an immediate return. They're not patient. You got to let something play out for a few months at least. If you're going to do it on a weekly basis, it depends on the gig, I guess. If it's once a month, twice a month, then okay, maybe you want to cut it short a little earlier than normal. But if it's every week, you got to give it at least 2 months, I would think, for the word to get out there on the street and the flyers to really work. You know, Facebook works its wonders sometimes, but it doesn't always work.
Right.
But, you know, it all depends on the place. Some owners, they just don't have patience. And they, you know, it's the way the industry is, unfortunately.
It's upsetting, I tell you that much.
It is, because, you know, guys like us that do it, because it's not all about the money either. I don't want people out there to think it's just about money. We do it because we love entertaining people.
Our clientele out there, you know us. We don't advertise. We don't put things in the paper.
Right.
We don't do anything like that. We are word of mouth.
True.
And our people out there know that we take good care of them when we do parties.
Absolutely.
We do weddings, we do big events, and you're getting high energy guys. And we do the right thing.
Absolutely.
And I mean, we got a lot of references out there where people will say, you put the two of us together in a room with a microphone and turntables, and it's on. You're going to have the time of your life. We guarantee that.
Yep, absolutely.
And it is affordable, you know, because we don't have a storefront. We don't have any overhead. And we've been doing this combined probably, I'm doing it 30 years. He's doing it 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, you need us, we're there for you. You could go to DJ Intense's Facebook. You could go to DJ Vinny Dice Facebook, or www.djvinnydice.com, or www. What is it?
It's DJIntenseNY.com.
That NY always gets me.
Yeah, it's because there's other DJ Intenses out there, but
There's only one, though.
there's only really one good one.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, there's only one good one.
All right. So before we lock it up, because we do have to go to a communion, we got to go straight to the Jones Beach Hotel. Ava, we're going to rock your party today. We got everything that you want. Look at the camera, my man. Give them all your info.
Well, definitely, like you were saying, if you want, look me up on Facebook, DJ Intense NY. The website, again, is www.djintenseny.com. There's free mixes down there you could download if you'd like. You could follow me on Twitter also at DJ Intense NY. And, you know, you could also check out Vinny Dice's site again. For us, if you talk to him or you talk to me, you get both of us. So either way it works. And, again, Vinny, I thank you for the time here today, and had a good time. We're going to have a good time this afternoon and tonight. And like everybody that comes out week after week where we are, we thank you very much. And we look forward to doing more gigs in the future. And it's just going to be a good summer coming up. I'm looking forward to the summer season. So,
absolutely. And there's one other thing that you forgot. And for those of you who enjoy listening to music without any commercial interruptions, you could go to WPTP Radio. Get it on your Android phone or on your iPhone. Just download the app, WPTP, because we are Perfect 10. We are a Perfect 10.
well, if
I'm
we
the
stand
one.
next to each other, I'm
Yeah.
the 0, you're the 1.
Right,
yeah,
but I'm
so
getting to be the 0 soon, too.
Well, you're getting
And you're
there.
losing the weight, so we might
Well,
have to switch.
if I lose, you have to gain.
Well,
That's just the
something
way
like
it
that.
works out.
But yeah, you can listen to all DJ Intense's mixes on WPTP. You'll hear my voice on there throughout the station. I'll do some drops. You'll also hear my daughter Gina and Sophia.
Yeah.
They're on there doing their drops too.
Oh, yeah. It's WPTPFM.com is the website for the radio station. Like you said, there's a free app there. You can grab it, iPhone, Android. It's 80s, 90s, and today's music. So enjoy it. It's totally free, and it's just something we love doing.
All right. we look forward to seeing you guys at the next party for DJ Intense and myself together. And I'll be back in 2 weeks. I got a great show coming up in 2 weeks, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Next week, Frank Prince will be sitting in this seat. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good day.